can't have kids, you lost your baby, haha. So I fucking turned around and said something about her kid. I ain't gonna say what, because it wasn't the best of my fucking moments, but it was spiteful. And do you know what? She fucking went spiteful on me, so I fucking dug her out. She didn't like it. And then me and Chris I think we was together about 7, 8 months. And he didn't live with me. And he said, I'm going to fucking take the money out of my bank and I'm going to put it in yours because I don't want CSA taking all my money. So I said, that's fine. So what I used to do, I used to transfer Chris's money into my joint account. In our joint account, because we had a little joint account, and that was it. So when Nicola, her name is, said I said, you want him back? I said, otherwise you won't be fighting too much. She went, I don't want that fucking cunt back. She'd got him nicked, he'd punched her, he'd fucking hit her, she got him nicked. Apparently she tried to stab him in the shoulder with a fork, and they had a really bad relationship. He was a cabbie, and she caught him fucking some other birds. Anyway, but she kept taking him back. Anyway, she said to him, if you don't leave that Essex slag, you'll never see your kids again. So he sat on my sofa and he went to me, I'm leaving you. So I said, okay. I said, well, what's the problem? And he went, because we got on really, really well. We never had a row or nothing. And he said, oh, I've got to go back to my kids. So I said, okay, but be careful. I said, you know what she's like? She'll make you drive all the way back to Sunderland from Essex, which is a fucking old journey, and then she'll tell you to fuck off. He went, no, we're going to get back together for the kids. I said, okay. And then in the bedroom, he was packing his stuff. He went, you don't give a fuck, do you? I said, listen, I ain't coming in between your kids. I said, you want to go back to your kids? Go back to your kids. I said, if you have to go back. But then he'd been telling me that his sex life was shit and all, like, the most nastiest things, I'm not going to repeat, the most nastiest things you could say about a woman's down there, but how disgusting it looked like a cat's throat being cut and all that. Yeah. And I said to him, like, you've been saying this for fucking months about her, and now you're going back with her. He said, yes, for my kids. I went, okay. So I sat on the end of the bed. I didn't say nothing. He went, you don't give a fuck, do you? I said, listen, I ain't getting involved with your children. I said, if you want to go back with her, go back with her. So he was packing his stuff, and I was just sitting on the bed watching. He went, you're a fucking slag. So I had a pint of water. I went like that in the face. I fucking chucked it at him. He went, you fucking cunt. He went, bash, straight in my face, got me on the bed, punched the shit out of me, smashed my fucking mirror in my bedroom, went absolutely fucking ballistic. So I punched him in the face. I kicked him in the head. As you know, I kickbox. So I kicked him around the head, and I smashed him in the face with my fucking foot. He went, my neighbour called the police. He got nicked. He got away with that. He was in prison cell for 8 hours. Police didn't tell me. He got released. He knocked on my door and went, I love you, I want you back. I said, go fuck yourself. I went, never in a million years will I ever fucking take you back after fucking laying your hands on me. Anyway, he got in the car. He drove all the way to Sunderland, knocked on her door. She lived, I don't know if she lived in Sunderland or Durham. And she's got these news agents called fucking Haswell's news agents or something in Durham Road. Anyway, he drove all the way over to her. She wouldn't let him in. She went, fuck off, I don't want nothing to do with you, you fucking bastard, la la la. That's how she spoke. And he fucking begged me on the phone, I made a mistake. Shouldn't have done it, I should have stayed with you was right, she didn't fucking want me back. Anyway, I said, nah, too late. But what with that, about 3 months later, I got a phone call from somebody saying that he'd been to see him and said, where's Sharryn? He said, I made a big mistake. And I said, tell him to fuck off. And I've never spoke to him to this day. But every now and then, he'll go on my Facebook, he'll try and message me. I blank his messages off. I made a big mistake from you. And you're like, fuck off, don't come near me. I can't stand that bastard now. Looking at his face or his name, Chris Bulmer. Ugh.
Exactly how I feel about, this is exactly how I feel about my ex Ben. Like, he's messaged me today, and when I was with him, I never met.
The best of it is, hold on, Kel, sorry. The best of it is, they're supposed to be getting married, but he was messaging me 2 years ago and telling me I fucking was the biggest mistake I made. I shouldn't have fucking left you.
This woman that he cheated with, and that, you know, like when he got with her, he was like, oh, she's the best thing ever. Like.